Hi everyone, it's 6:06 a.m. and I'm gonna make myself a good coffee. That will feel so good. And now time to get ready for a yoga session at sunrise on the ocean. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to Miami. So we are February the 20th, 2025, and I'm visiting this amazing city for the fourth time. But for the first time, I'm gonna be alone. No significant other, he couldn't come because of work, just me, myself, and I, and my desires. This video / travel vlog / monk mode inspiration is actually gonna be an ode to boring. You heard me right. Boring to me is like the new fun, the new fulfilling. So back in September, I've decided to take this trip alone and do it anyway. I'm going to be sharing glimpses of what I'm going to do here, but clearly I'm not in Miami to party. This is for sure. I hate loud music. I hate being in crowds of people I haven't chosen. So the party scene here, definitely not something I'm going to be exploring. With my best friend, we've only gone out once to drink a few cocktails. But clearly this is not my priority here. This is more of a refocusing on my mind and body well-being kind of trip. By the way, this video is totally unscripted, so it may look inconsistent and incoherent. Don't worry. I just want to inspire you to do something you're fearful of. As much as I love taking care of the people I love, sometimes just focusing on yourself is the best thing to do, even because when you recharge your batteries, you're able to give so much more. As I said, I'm not gonna explore the nightlife, but I want to do things that I love the most, namely visiting botanical gardens. I haven't been to the Kampang, for example. Last year, we've been to the Fairchild. This year, I would love to visit other gardens, but I also want to get inspired by the amazing design this city has to offer. Yesterday, for instance, I went to the design district, and I did one thing I didn't do last year or during my other trips here. I visited the ICA, the Institute of Contemporary Art, which was amazing. I love how easy it is to visit museums. Here in the United States, they're not overwhelming. You get the feeling that you can see everything that's in the museum without getting exhausted, which I love. I have to say that I was not really relaxed about coming here alone because New York public transportation is really convenient. Here you have to take Ubers, but I'm so glad that I overcame my fear. And this is probably one of the goals of this trip. Be less fearful, more grateful, more mindful too, and get into a sensory overload here. I was talking about botanical gardens here. The tropical nature is amazing. It's such a nice change from Corsica. But also, I want to say that the fear of flying and of coming here alone before the trip made me realize how grateful I am for my life in general, for the people I love who surround me, and this is good. So basically it's a win-win situation. I get to experience here and do all the things I love doing in Corsica, but in an amazing new setting, which means I get to have a nice break from my routine, but I get to appreciate it at the same time. So what's not to love? Another goal of the video is to maybe inspire women to take the plunge and travel solo. This morning, for instance, I've done some yoga on the ocean, so I don't practice yoga outside in Corsica, so that's a nice change. I'm gonna prioritize, of course, doing things I've never done before here. Again, this is an ode to the boring, the simple life, being yourself, and embracing who you are and what you want to do, which I think is one of the keys to being happy. I mentioned doing the same things I'm doing in Corsica, like the very first thing I get to do in the morning, outside I mean, because I get up very early, is enjoying sunrise. Yesterday, I tried to enjoy sunset as well. As I said, if I get to inspire just one of you to embrace their wants and passions and travel alone or whatever, I'll be happy. Just arrived at the campground. So far, so very much impressed. I live for this greenery. Hi. So peaceful. This is impressive. And I can hear animals as well. I'm not sure what they are. Not scared though. Mesmerizing. I saw an orchid sign. There are people on the roof. Fairchild's fig. Wow. The sound of the wind in the trees. It's some therapy, really. It's funny to think that I'm enjoying such peaceful and serene activities in such a bustling city, which makes me think life is really what you get to make of it, in that you can be peaceful in a very chaotic environment and feel terrible in a very peaceful environment. But this is, of course, this garden is very, very peaceful. The $1 million view. We've been there with my best friend, or at least somewhere not very far from here, in Coconut Grove, 2 years ago. There's a crane. I took a picture of it. On another note, talking about pictures, I'm very pleased to note that all the outfits I've packed go very well with, I can change bags. This is an Isabelle Marant camera bag, and with various shoes. So this morning I was wearing my Gucci slides and my Gucci Marmont bag, and now you can see that I can change bags. Actually, this should be worn like that. So I'm very pleased about the clothes and the accessories I packed, because the Marmont bag is all cute, but it's definitely too heavy when you want to walk around. In this bag I can fit my camera and everything. This is another tote bag I love to carry around because it sits very well on the shoulder. Yeah, we're good. And here we're stepping in the mangrove. I love that this garden is actually quite small, so you can visit it pretty easily. Again, the sound of the wind in the leaves, blissful. I've come down the other way, so I'm taking this path. Service road staff only. Look at how gorgeous the reflection of the leaves is. The well. I'm impressed by the size of the leaves, as always. Hello, peacock. Oh, no, I didn't see that. Oh, no, yes, I did. It was the lotus pond, maybe? Yeah. And I'm going to stop filming for now. I may take a walk down to Coco Walk and take an Uber back to South Beach, go to the Bass Museum and the Wolfsonian later on, because both are free on Thursdays for the Wolfsonian and free for the Bass on the third Thursday each month, which happens to be today. I had to film this. Orchids. Look at this color, it's almost neon. No orchids, but still, the powder puff was cute enough. And this, I think I had a similar plant, much smaller. But it didn't survive, unfortunately. out at the best.
Much of a moral charge at all.
This is scary though, like a horror movie. Indexicality of performance.
Don't seem to have much of a moral charge at all.
J'ai l'impression que c'est un artiste un peu zinzin. Allez, viens voir.
This Gucci bag I'm wearing this morning is not the best. It's so small, you can barely put anything in here without, scratching your nails. But anyway, it's gorgeous, it's burgundy, so that's a good reason to wear it, if anything, in my book at least. It's 6:42 p.m. Ocean Drive is louder than ever, and I'm almost ready to go to bed. Told you I was in monk mode. As much as I love the music, I mean, that loud, it's a no-no for me. And this actually is my building over there. And as you can hear, the music is very loud. So I'm gonna play the Mega Millions. And I'll call it a day. But I just wanted to give you a taste of what music feels like and noise feels like on Ocean Drive. And this building on the left, we've stayed at with my best friend a couple of years, no, not a couple of years ago, right before COVID actually, the very first time we visited Miami, and we were staying on the first floor, and the noise was horrendous. So not the music, but you know, honking, people shouting, the door slamming. I'm gonna go on Washington. It's getting late for me. I mean, almost 7 o'clock. So bye for today. Bonne nuit. You know when they say happiness is the way? I think I've just realized what it really means. Hi everyone, it's Saturday, February the 22nd. I've been on this bike for like nearly 2 hours. I've tried to pair this microphone here for the last 10 minutes. Maybe that's TMI, but after some time on a bike, you need some rest. I'm in North Miami Beach. I've just realized what is meant by enjoy the process. So I've enjoyed my way up here for the most part, and I wanted to check this park. That was my goal. And yeah, the park in and of itself isn't, mind-blowing, but the way up here was. Hi everyone, it's Saturday the 22nd. I'm in North Miami Beach, and I've just realized what happiness is not the goal, happiness is the way means. Like, I've had a very pleasant ride up for the most part here in North Miami Beach, and I wanted to check this park. So as much as I find it cute, I thought, wow, you're gonna discover something amazing up north, and that's not the case. What I've loved the most is actually the way up. I'm having more and more aha moments, and I think that this trip will help me afterwards in so many ways. Be prepared, because I'm going to share these philosophical insights / thoughts as they appear, so that you get to experience them as well. And I've just actually figured out really the true concept behind the idea: learning by doing. Because it's all good reading about things and self-help, and like Jim Wick says, you can read all the books you want. If you don't apply the principles, it will remain at the level of self-help. So learning by doing can actually mean learning by experiencing, very simply. Okay, so now I'm going to dock this bike here because I can only have 60-minute rides, and I need to be strategic on my way down to Miami Beach, and hopefully I'll be able to watch sunset this evening. Yesterday I missed it, so let's go. Did some shopping for my significant other. I'm going to South Point Park to watch sunset. It was very cloudy. Then against all odds, it cleared up. And now this is what we have. I love sunrises, I love sunsets. I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with clouds as well. Both sunrises and sunsets and even clouds ground you to the present moment and eternity as well. There's something about watching them that makes me very grateful, very privileged. And there's something about the light that just lights me up, literally. I'm not gonna be able to watch the sun. I think it's gone to sleep already behind the clouds, but still, it's a beautiful light. So I may find a bike and return home biking. Although I don't know, because I've spent like 3 hours on the bike today. Who knows? Anyways, we're getting close to bedtime, that's for sure. Also, something that I love about Miami is the variety of bird species and the nature. Like this bird, I don't know if you can see. So cute. The older I get, the more mesmerized I get at nature. Animals, plants. This afternoon I was on the other side biking. And now I'm walking down the west side of Miami Beach, South Beach. I wouldn't mind watching sunset from one of these apartments up there. What I'm gonna do is take a bike and go down to the park at the very southern tip of Miami Beach and head back home. Buonanotte a tutti. Hi everyone, it's 6:42 a.m. and this is a glimpse of what my morning routine consists in here in Miami. So I get up, I have my coffee first. If I have the time, I do some yoga. A 15-minute workout from Asana Rebel, and then I head to the beach where I watch sunrise, and do my face yoga, do some grounding, and I'm all good for the day. And I love the peace of Ocean Drive very early in the morning. I'm an early bird, but here it's even more enjoyable. It's like a different city in the morning. First off, you have nobody in the streets, you have the streets to yourself, and that's really something I appreciate, and it's the quiet. There's even a cruise ship coming. These are the Wine and Food Festival tents. I've not been there. I might go, although I'm not gonna eat or drink anything, given I'm on a strict diet of my own. It's 6:47. The sun should rise in 5 minutes or so. The light and the sound of the waves, pure bliss. It never gets old, never. I feel so grateful for that. Oh, and by the way, by doing this, by watching sunrise and or sunsets, jet lag will be something you'll never experience. There's something I feel urged to share, and it's a thought I have whenever there are clouds at sunrise or sunsets. It's like problems in life, and the problems you meet sometimes are there just to make you realize how the rest of the picture is beautiful. And the most beautiful sunrises or sunsets I've watched are the ones with clouds, because the light is very special when it's cloudy, of course when you can still see the sun. And look at this blue spot over there. There's always room for hope. So it makes me lyrical, but how could you not be, given such a beautiful natural wonder? I was supposed to go to the Tony Hotel pool, but as it's raining, I wanted to check this amazing mall, the Aventura Mall. I've been to Silver's twice, which is the biggest mall in Florida. I've been to the Dolphin Mall, but never here, and I was very curious about it. So it's not for shopping reason, because I was right at the limit allowed for my main suitcase. So yeah, I'm here to explore, and yeah, so far it's not disappointing. Fashion-wise, I've changed bags and shoes. Yeah, I want to be able to explore the mall in a very comfortable way. Again, I have my Isabelle Marant bag. It's a camera bag, so it's the ideal bag. It's lightweight. You don't even feel it. I'm gonna go down there. Very cute. I'm gonna take a few pictures too. This is impressive. If I was wearing cow dress, I would definitely try it. I'm wearing my trusty Tevas, animal print Tevas. They are perfect with this dress. Look at the rear view here. What a weird animal. It's a mix between a cow and a pig, maybe, giraffe. Plants here are also something. Okay, let's go in. Look at the orchids. I wish mine would survive and thrive like these, because for some reason I always make them die, or at least lose, the flowers just fall off after some time, and all I'm left with is a couple of leaves like that. I'd like to find the Tom Ford corner so I can ask them why they've discontinued white patchouli. Oh, here he is. Let's find out. Love that green. I'm impressed by the design. And plus, it's very easy to navigate so far. I may get lost, as I usually do. Plus, you can buy a car. Here I saw the Cybertruck. think I'm going to do a FaceTime with my nephew so he can check it too. Apparently, you can have a good workout too here if you want to. I'm gonna check if I can try the Louis Vuitton footprint sneakers. Other cars downstairs. Wow. But I think the sneakers are sold out. Of course, I just want to try them, as you know, we'll definitely buy them in France and on here. Though I don't know if they're sold out on the website too. Mesmerizing. I know I use this adjective a lot, but it's because I'm really mesmerized. I'm in sneakers heaven. So I don't know why they told me that it was sold out and there was just one pair of footprint left in like New York in the design district, because yeah, they have a size 6.5, and I'm also going to try the skaters. I think I'm gonna do some serious shopping damage once I'm back in France. Louis Vuitton sneakers are the best, really. Look at this. I mean, I finally hit the pool. It's amazing. The view is amazing. The temperature is a bit chilly, so I'll definitely keep my dress, especially since there are no towels provided. But I'm gonna film the view, which is amazing. I was supposed to come this morning, but it was raining, so I hit the mall instead. I'm on Lincoln Road right now, and I made a quick stop at a shop I love and bought me this new panther necklace. Last year I bought silver panther pendant, and this year I'm opting for gold panther. Love it. Didn't remember this corner or going here for the flamingo. And there's a nice art gallery as well. And I finally made it to the Paradox Museum today, Monday, a very rainy Monday, so I thought why not go to Wynwood and visit this museum. It's distorted indeed, just like reality sometimes. What I like less is it seems crowded. It's a one-way experience too, that is, once you've looked at things, you can't go back. I'm just gonna wait for people to go and explore, and that way hopefully I will be by myself or with less people around me. The Paradox rings. Definitely not going to wait to have my picture taken here, where you get the picture. Okay, so the paradox is how straight lines appear curved, just so you know. these lights. Actually, filming. As I'm filming, I can notice things I can't notice in real life. The colors are different on my camera screen too. Yeah, I can see how it will change shape by rotating them, but I'm not touching the handle. I'm among people, but right now I'm trying to hide from reality. That you're supposed to wear something with the same print and disappear. I'm told I should think outside the box. I'm filming people as there's no way I'm doing that. Oh my gosh, why are people so loud? Ooh. How weird is this? This is confusing. Oops. Following eyes, it's true, they do follow you. Hope it shows on camera. I'm sliced. For the zero gravity attraction, so I'd rather film myself with these beautiful colors. I finally understood what it is about, these lights here. Makes you appear in various shades in the dots. Very beautiful. This is weird. Taking pictures as I go. Oh wow. And that was it. From this point on, you can only exit, so it's quite a small museum and very crowded with lots of people in a line. There must be a storm coming because it's getting so windy. I've been here last year with my best friend and I don't remember this mural, for example. But they say the neighborhood is constantly evolving and changing. And this is why I returned. Plus I hadn't visited the Paradox Museum. Basically, you just have to get lost here and visit. Like every wall is a work of art in progress. It's a really crappy weather, so I might as well check the museum of graffiti because I've never been there. So I guess this will be the occasion. Again, it's not my first time in Wynwood, but it will be my first in this museum. 2 museums this afternoon. I guess I'm all set. Hopefully it will be less noisy than the Paradox Museum, which was really horrible for me, noise-wise. And here I am, so far, no regrets, it's very quiet. I love everything. And plus, for $22 instead of 16 and something, you get to visit the Hip Hop Museum. And this is where I'm going next. But first, this amazing graffiti museum. It's almost like having the place to myself, which I love because, again, the Paradox Museum was way too crowded for my taste. Well, I hope it wasn't, but it's really thought-provoking. I really love it. Oh my, look at this. I heart this. Now, this is real slick indeed. the second time I'm seeing this message today. Maybe it's a sure sign I need to be more mindful. So this is part of this collection, Tempus Fugit. Indeed, time flies. The time is always now. This is number 3. Masterpiece. Basically, everything I see, I try to spot the message. Hidden message in everything I get to experience. Today is a gift. How inspiring is this? This is basically everything you need to master to be happy. Don't panic. Yeah. And this is number 4. Indeed. Gratitude number 2. And number 3. And right next to good life. Capiche? This is number 5, if I'm correct. Wow. Again, I had never been here to the Windmill Walls, and I don't regret buying a ticket and visiting. It's amazing. And this exhibition in particular is really thought-provoking. Hi everyone, today is Tuesday, February the 25th. I just arrived at Jungle Island and today's schedule is all about the wild. Yesterday it was all about street art. Well, today I want to immerse myself in the greenery in the jungle. I'm very curious because the reviews online are so about this place, but it's my first time here, so I guess I'll just check it out. First impressions, I'm gonna show you. I love the setting. I don't know about the animals, but the setting looks like paradise to me. This is some entrance, right? It's very cute. It's very cute. It's like Disneyland, but the tropical version. I guess this is lit up at night and it must look even prettier. I'm gonna stop and take some pictures. Also, I need to check what these birds are. I had checked, but I need to open my app about flowers. Picture this, because I don't remember. I can hear there's a show going on. I'm gonna try and find it. Oh wow, I definitely have a lot of fun exploring. This is for sure. Wow, hello you. Looks like you're hot. Oh, he's nesting. A waterfall, what else? Plus, once again, I get to have this feeling of having the place to myself. It's not crowded. And I definitely need and crave this kind of experiences. Like the Paradox Museum yesterday was too much. Too many people, too much noise, and not enough fun as a consequence, unfortunately. I can hear some parrots, I think. Oh no, these are turtles. So far they're showing a snake, which I'm not really interested about, but I can see there are parrots at the back, so I'm going to sit for a while.
So the more ball pythons you had all over your body, the higher power you were considered. You okay? I put it to people watching and people making noises for her. So ready on 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. What is Ivy, guys? She's a skunk. Yes, she is an eastern striped skunk, and she decided she wants to take that blueberry in back to her crate with her, which is fine.
I just missed the parrots on stage, but I have to say, even if the animals so far I have not visited everything, are not everything, the park in itself is beautiful. I mean, the greenery is amazing, really. Everything alike. It's everything alike. Best park ever. I can only imagine how beautiful it must be with the lanterns at night. You know, as I'm in bed by like 8:30 p.m., I guess I'll just have to imagine it. And again, if anything, this trip has made me realize how much I crave quiet and privacy. So this is precisely the kind of experience that offers both fun and quiet. So I'm really all for it. I feel like filming and taking pictures is not the best to be mindful and to appreciate the park. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film, take pictures, and then walk the park again, this time just to take in the views. But it's so picturesque, I can't resist filming everything. Okay, if I need to put an helmet on, I won't climb. You are gorgeous. Hi. Hi there.
Sí, hoy sí. Me decía ahí que me cambiara de ubicación y ya me moví. Me estaba tocando una boca. Sí.
Wow. You are loud.
Te hablo cuando...
You look intrigued by my camera. They're very loud. My gosh. It's deafening. Okay, I'm filming with my left hand and taking pictures with my right hand. I hope it won't show too much. But again, the park is beautiful. Plus I get to film it with nobody on the footage, even better. Look at these bridges, so cute. Plus you get to explore in a very comfortable way. The path is large. Oh, what is it? I can bite? Really? I know you can bite, so I'm just... How funny. How cute. Well, they don't look intimidated by me. Hi. Let's check who's here.
Hola. Hola. Bye bye.
This is the Amazon parrot. Hope you can see them as I go. And nobody's in here. Oh yes, very small. So I won't butcher the name, so I'll just let you read the sign. Oh, they're gorgeous. Green. Hi. Oh, hello there. So pretty and colorful. Here it is. Fierce. Hey, the flamingos. Wow, it reminds me of the flamingo gardens.
Hola, flamingo. Hola, flamingo.
Okay, like last year, there's always one flamingo in particular that's very talkative, and looks like it's this one over there. Some are sleeping, I think.
Vaya, dile, salúdanos. Hola, flamingo.
Hello, you. And here you can just get a glimpse of the city. These look like giant hamsters. Giant sleepy hamsters. Again, I won't try to pronounce the name because I don't want to butcher it. But maybe some of you know. I don't. Didn't even know all these animals existed, actually. Here's a very busy road. And more birds. Ooh. I wish you could see them without the cage because they're gorgeous. Look at this lush jungle. there is a pool. Well, it's certainly a paradise for children too. Look at this giant slide. Hi there. There's a sausage tree I've just missed. I don't know if they're edible, but they do look yummy. At least on the picture, because I can't see any on the tree. It's not huge, but really I don't regret coming here at all. It's beautiful both for the animals and nature. Actually, this is the name. Oh yeah, I've already seen the parrots. These are less exotic animals. I mean, if you follow me on my Instagram, sometimes I post stories of goats when I go to my village. Okay, exploration finished. So I definitely loved this park. Now, as I just told you, I'm going to explore it more slowly and spend a little time there before I head back to South Beach.
The littlest monkey.
This gives Alice in Wonderland vibes. I'm back in Miami Beach and I've put on this polo shirt because it's windy, chilly, and plus I packed it, and I hate when I overpack and I'm not wearing the things I packed. So yeah, that makes sense. I've also put on a matching lipstick and I'm about to go do some serious damage shopping at Bauchi Jewels, where I bought this fabulous necklace just 2 or 3 days ago, and I want more. This is all I can say. I think I'm gonna buy a lot of other different necklaces and pendants and a bracelet. So anyway, I also initially thought I was gonna return a product to Sephora, because here you can buy a product, change your mind, and return it, provided you're a member and provided the product is not empty. I watched a video, a makeup video, where they said the product was amazing. It's Instant Firm by Peter Thomas Roth, and as much as you know, it's a temporary face tightener, so it's great, it's tightening. The problem being, I don't know if I'm wearing it correctly, and tomorrow I may give it a last chance and try and wear it with a moisturizer, a moisturizing cream, because it dries my skin and it makes my concealer freeze. So no good. So yeah, I'm gonna try it again tomorrow, see how it goes, and return it. If it still makes my skin dry, or if it doesn't work with the moisturizing cream, because you do feel the tightening effect. I was also concerned about what's actually in it, so that it gives you, you know, such an instant facelift, indeed. But anyway, we're gonna figure this out tomorrow. On another note, I want to share something. I'm traveling alone, and so far I felt pretty safe until yesterday morning. I ran into a weird man on the beach. He actually approached me, and then I realized with horror that he was staying in the same building as me. So needless to say, I didn't sleep very soundly last night, and this morning I saw another lunatic on the beach doing inappropriate things, if you see what I mean, and I told some girls that they were being watched. So yeah, I felt pretty safe, except for this, so I have to be honest. And the beach, you would think that only good people would, you know, walk on the beach in the early hours of the day. Well, it's not like that. I also spoke with my Uber driver, and she confirmed that you could run into weird people on Miami Beach sometimes. So anyway, I guess, you know, that's part of the game. Anyway, I hope the remainder of my stay will be fabulous. I have some things scheduled for tomorrow, and I know what I want to do on my departure day, so we'll see. For the time being, I'm going to shop for jewels. There's something about, you know, the warm weather here, and, you know, summer weather in general, that makes me want to wear jewels. All right, everyone, so as announced previously, I did some serious damage. Starting with, you can see the most beautiful because it's being engraved for the pendant, and most importantly, I bought an amazing bracelet with 2 panthers on it. It's silver, but it's gold-plated silver. The necklace, so there are 3 pendants, and one is being engraved with my name, and the other 2 are a horn and a Fatma hand. Then I bought another horn. Don't ask me why. This one I may wear on steel necklace I have with another pendant in the same, it's a rectangle pendant. And as I'm obsessed with panthers, as you may already know by now, I bought this bracelet here, which in fact matches perfectly this necklace. Now, mind you, I had to bargain a lot to have the pendant engraved with my first name. I spent $522 and I had to negotiate a lot to have one of the pendants engraved with my name. So now I'm waiting for them to text me so I can get back and take the amazing bracelet with 2 panthers. It's amazing. The bracelet, the other bracelet I'm obsessed with is like a curb chain with large links and 2 panthers. So I'm really obsessed. It's gold-plated silver, and as of filming, I've just checked my phone and everything is ready. So I'm gonna go back to the store and I'll be able to show you the rest. Okay, I've just picked up the engraved pendant. The 2 bracelets form a really rad combo. I'm obsessed. And plus I've managed to put it myself. Now I'm going to take a bike and go to South Point Park and watch sunset. Buonanotte a tutti! Hi everyone, this afternoon I'm going to visit the Super Blue Museum right here, and then I'm gonna go to the Rubel Museum. I have tickets for both and I'm gonna find out if they're worth it. Also, fashion-wise, I've changed into Bermuda shorts, way more convenient. I was wearing a midi dress, but I've changed my bag as well. So I'm ready to visit. This is very sleek. I'm done with the Super Blue Museum, so I have mixed feelings about it. You don't have a lot of different rooms, but some exhibitions take a long time, like the first one. I stayed nearly an hour in the first room. It was all about flowers. So yeah, the main thing about this museum it's an immersive experience with lots of lights, sounds, colors. For some reason, I wasn't allowed to film with my DJI Osmo. You're allowed to film with a normal camera. And I told the guy I didn't get why. But anyway, I took pictures, I took videos with my phone, but it's not the same. So that kind of put me in the bad mood right off the bat. But apart from that, I loved some exhibitions more. You know how much I love light. This is part of the reasons why I'm obsessed with sunrise, sunset. Just allocate yourself like a couple of hours to visit if you want to see the different effects. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy I visited because I was curious about the museum. And now I get why my driver yesterday told me not to hurry because the airport was very close indeed. It's about half an hour from where I am and it's very close to here. But anyway, yeah, if you're curious about the museum, visit. I was expecting, to be honest, I was expecting an experience like I had at the Mercer Labs, but I liked the Mercer Labs way more. But yeah, overall, I don't regret going. And now I'm off to the Roubaix Museum. And the second museum, the Roubaix Museum, is right there across the street. That's certainly a sleek entrance. I love the preview. All right, there are 32 galleries. I'd better get funny, if anything. So there are 32 galleries, as I told you, but it's like they're easy to visit. Now we're gonna see, but there's a garden inside too. It's pretty scary. Doors and baseball bats. Interesting. Very active room. I love it. It's very easy to visit. And once again, it's like I'm alone, which is even better because I love quiet. And the lighting too. Okay, this is a version of worrell soup, except that it's beer cans. Interesting. And Coca-Cola cans too. Oh wow, look at the tree at the back. I know I'm supposed to pay attention to the pictures. Pork. Where else? This is amazing. It's like I have the museum to myself. It's so cool. Maybe that's because it's the end of the day, I don't know. Or the end of the, at least for, as far as opening hours are concerned. Okay, so I have to say I don't regret paying an extra $10 for that. I love it. I love it, plus you get to be alone because there's somebody watching outside that lets you in. It's beautiful. There's something about bowls that's just, you know, exhilarating. This is so pretty too. I hope you can see, and I hope that this camera does the exhibition some justice, because it's really beautiful. And yeah, it's like everything is blurred. The limits are blurred, like you don't know where the mirror starts. And, you know, well, this is part of the fun, I guess. Plus, you can check yourself in the mirror, you know, to fix your makeup, for instance. It's funny how these characters seem to face each other, all looking at this figure. It's funny. Apparently, this artist began painting during the COVID-19 pandemic. This is very playful. I'm not alone anymore. I didn't miss people at all. Oh, okay, this is I think all the works of students there. Interesting. I can already spot something I love very much. Keith Haring. Wow. Mythical. Wow. I think they're selling t-shirts in the gift shop with the same of this work here, which I wouldn't mind. Oh, this is huge. Oh, I love it. I love Keith Haring. And this part here is impressive and huge too. Chinese artists. don't like it very much. These are like more colorful. This is huge. Sterling ruby. All the other artists are quite young. I love the fact that all these exhibitions are very different. Oh, he was born in 1979, like me. Love it. This is weird. Twist this up. A German artist. This is very diverse. Yeah, the biggest works. Yeah, indeed. I have to say, you get accustomed to the darkness pretty soon. And now I can see where the mirrors are. Whereas when I first entered, I couldn't make out a lot. Love her sneakers. And it looks like I've completed visiting the museum. I've completed visiting every room. I don't regret paying $10 for the 2 extra rooms. And overall, I strongly recommend visiting this museum because it's quiet. I think it's one of the largest collection of contemporary art, which I love. If you love contemporary art, I strongly recommend it. Okay, now I'm gonna take a stroll again by myself with no camera, no phone to take pictures, and really take in the atmosphere. And then I'm gonna go back to the beach and sunset, possibly, if it's not too late. It's 5 o'clock. Okay, it's gonna be late. I don't know. Bye for now. Hello everybody. Today is my last day in Miami Beach and I've finally arrived at the botanical garden. Now, you have to know that departure days are always very stressful for me. I'm scared of flying, and I'm really not comfortable up there in the air. But anyways, so that's why I figured out I would leave coming to the botanical garden for the very last day so I can relax a little. So let's go in the greenery. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. I wish I had more time, but unfortunately I got kind of lost. I've walked the beach walk from 10th Street but for some reason I couldn't find the entrance, and there's always, you know, a good reason for me to get lost anyway. But look at this, look at the bridge. This is very Japanese-like. There's everything in this garden. It's really a mini paradise. This morning I've already taken a walk on the beach at sunrise. Sunrise was breathtaking. Now I'm checking the gardens. I've done some yoga too. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I can't get enough of it. So beautiful. Look at the pond, everything. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. You can stop and relax. Well, I don't really have the time to stop because I'm taking pictures, but anyway, you get the picture, literally. Look at those orchids. I'm always amazed at the size of plants here. Like this is an Locasia, I think. They're almost bigger than me. The leaves are almost bigger than me. It's amazing. Here you have a bench, should you want to sit down, which I can't, and I think I'm gonna take a bike to go back to 10th Street, otherwise, because I want to get rid of my bag before I go to the museum. Look at this monstera right here. No fertilizer needed, obviously. Oh my gosh, I can't get enough of this garden. It's so beautiful. Should have come more during my trip. I could have come more. This is so relaxing. I live for this greenery. If people were less loud, that would be just perfect. But anyway, this is how it is. I'm filming everything. I'm gonna take some pictures of my outfit, and then I guess I will call it a day and try and enjoy the peace of the garden. I have to admit, I've been less mindful than what I should have because of, you know, my wanting to film everything. So, but yeah, that was for a good cause because I will definitely have beautiful memories. Oh. So relaxing. The sound of water in the greenery is just, again, everything I like. Plus, you have such beautiful flowers. Beautiful. Look at this table here. You can play chess as well. Oh, and the birds today are just... Bird song was just phenomenal on my way up here. And here it's the same. It's really God's melody to me. Vanilla orchid. Step 7. I have to learn how to deal with this gimbal because I definitely have some progress I need to make to film like I would like to. Look at how pretty this mini plaza is. Oops. This is better. I don't know why the camera would film so upward. Now the sound of water is really a plus because that way you don't hear like children screaming, people talking. Like right now. Somebody's angry. I'm certainly not here. How could I be? Oh, I'm gonna stop here for some pictures. But I think I missed a part of the garden back there. Let me return. It's not big, but this is even more enjoyable because you can visit it pretty easily. And like yesterday at the Rubel Museum, where I bought, the tickets to two more rooms. I always want to maximize the experience, if I may say. So I want to make sure when I visit a place that I visit it entirely. There are butterflies. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, this is a beautiful part of the garden. Beautiful. Very peaceful too, apart from the construction noise outside, but hey, peace, yeah. This is very peaceful indeed. I love gardens. And here I feel like you could plant anything and it would thrive because of the climate and everything. And you can hear my trinkets, the keychains I've added to my bag. Bananas. I would love to have such a tree on my balcony, but I think it would not be possible given the wind and the temperatures But I love these trees. I love them. Let's pause a little, just a couple of minutes. Now I've photographed the whole park. And let's talk about my trip. So do I regret coming? No. Or for the time being, at least, because I still have to cross the pond to go back to my family. But yeah, I don't regret coming because I love to do, and this is what solo trips teach you, I guess. I love to do what's scheduled. And this is a trip I had booked last September. So I'm glad I took it because I was that close to canceling everything. I was very tired. I slept very little. This hasn't changed. Like I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning and I basically will have to go more than 24 hours without sleeping. But yeah, one thing I noticed though is that I got approached way more being alone than what I was last time I came here with my bestie. So I don't know what men think when they see a woman alone, but yeah, sometimes that was a problem, I have to say. Even yesterday evening, the Uber driver harassed me in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish, like I understand it, but I speak Italian. And he basically offered to drive me for free to the airport today, which I declined very politely, but he didn't seem to understand, you know. So that was the last weird thing about men here. Other than that, yeah, being alone means you get to do what you want. You can really focus and be more mindful as well, except that, as I told you, my obsession with filming everything kind of got in the way of my complete mindfulness. You become more self-confident because you have to do things on your own. And that's a good thing sometimes. And plus, I get to share it with you through this video. I don't feel that alone or lonely. I seldom feel lonely, to be honest, even when I'm by myself, because there's always something I want to do, or there's always something I'm focusing on, like sounds, lights, landscapes. So I don't feel lonely. And that's it for now. I'm gonna go to the museum and then hopefully get back to my apartment where I got a late checkout, which I'm really happy about given the long trip that awaits me, and get ready and then leave. I'm going to the Volkswagen right now. I visited last year, but I'm interested in a specific exhibition about yellow journalism because I studied it in class with my students. So we're going to see. I'm not so much interested in the rest of the museum because I know it, but this exhibition I wanted to check. It's through March the 2nd if you live in Miami, but I don't think I will have edited the video by then. And next I'm going to buy 3 more tickets for the Mega Millions because, mind you, I played $70 and I won $6, which is a 9% return on the investment. Quite disappointing, but that's the game. And then I may buy a thermal bag for the trip because there's no way I'm meeting airport nor plane food. Okay, so let's go. Here it is, right at the corner of where I stayed. And I will have to buy a ticket because I didn't. It's beautiful. The entrance is spectacular. Beautiful. I'm going straight to floor 6. I think I'm visiting at the right time because there's just a few people, which is good for the elevator, especially because I remember last year we had to wait for quite some time. So let's go and check the modern landscape exhibition. The big word. Oh, here it is. Here you have them.
Floor.
Look at this. Very convenient.
Sixth floor.
And this is the view on the other side on Ocean Drive and the ocean. Now this one, Harlan Clark and window I'm less interested in. But since I'm here, it's beautiful though, I have to admit. Look at 1926, that old? 1930. Sorry. This I actually remember. Can it be that it was... I think I remember this exhibition. I don't know if sorry, I meant to gimbal. I think it was... Yeah, I think the exhibition was part of what we saw last year at this exhibition. Pretty sure. I remember the books and these documents. The objects as well, like this trunk. Like this one, I remember. Beautiful. Oh, that's some serious statement belt. And this is very Gucci-like. And mind you that I have the extreme luxury of having the whole floor to myself. Can't believe it, how quiet it is. I remember also taking the stairs last year. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go and check the exhibition on the 3rd floor now. Here we are. Wow, okay, everything is here. Very limited space. There are not very flattering caricatures of Hearst. Wow. Very flashy. Okay, I didn't know he pursued a political career. And you have the library here. I wish I had my glasses. always been. And I'm done showing you the various exhibitions. Now what I'm going to do is take pictures, read a few covers, play the lottery, buy the thermal bag, and head to the apartment and get ready for the trip back. Thank you for watching till this point. That must be the longest vlog you'll ever watch. Anyways, again, thank you for watching. Vi prego una buona giornata, pace e sciarada.